Pharaoh. What was that? Ramesses II at that time, if I'm not mistaken. And all the people in the background, you can see that they were black.
Yeah.
But then the Israelites were white.
Yep.
And the Pharaoh was white. How stupid is that?
Yeah. Everybody's black. White. That's white supremacy, man. You people are stupid. But this thing I was watching Friday, man, they were going deep into it. But they were trying to come at it. They were looking at it from the spiritual point of view, which they were going way off. But they were trying to make it carnal. Well, really, like in other words, the whole thing what the Bible's saying about it wasn't really divine. Maybe it was more of a military thing. With Moses, he went up in there. Like Moses was really a great military commander, and this, that, and the other.
Which the history books say that. You know, he was.
Which he was. We don't doubt that.
He had a royal. He had a top position, man.
Yeah, they were going into the carnal side
in Egypt. Yeah,
gun. But they were going. Which you're right. Now, when I watched it, I said, well, you know what? I said they're not wrong on that, because the Israelites, we had to become a military coming out of Egypt, man. But the Most High set that up. And he put the spirit on Moses, but they went into all that. They went into he went to the burning bush and this, that. Moses came up in Egypt, so he had to have a great military. The Most High knows who he's choosing to do jobs, man. You understand? The Most High said, well, look, this guy I know. Even in the world, brothers that come in the truth, in the world, you was in the world, you wasn't in the truth, but you might have had a certain type of spirit, or the Most High know you, he created you, man.
It says Moses was mighty in words and deeds.
It
says Moses was mighty in words and deeds.
Yeah, especially in that Egyptian, he understood that Egyptian history too.
Gun.
Because he was part of the royal. He was schooled, man.
Gun.
Let me read this here. This is going back to polite, him being around all the dead pharaohs, man. Proverbs 21:16 and Ecclesiastes 4:2. It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Now, when he confronted us, that's why he can't stand us, because he confronted the men of the truth, and we gave him the truth, man. And he said that you guys almost convinced me to be an Israelite. He didn't say it exactly like that, but he said you almost convinced me. Yeah. So he saw the truth. He kind of acknowledged it, but then he went away, and he went what? Among the congregation of the dead. And he was around them bodies, man. They're going to show that he put the video back up. Ecclesiastes 4:2. It says, wherefore I praise the dead. Because this is Hatshepsut. This is Ramesses the first. And over here is Ramesses the second. And if you walk over here, this is this guy. This is that guy. Akhenaten. And you can see that were actual dead fucking mummies, man.
He was an actual pyramid.
He was in this museum where they had all the actual different pharaohs, man, and they were laying next to each other. I mean, no pictures, man. The actual pharaohs, man, that's been dead for how many years? We talking about going like 5,000 years.
Yeah, and them spirits are back in the earth. The spirits.
But then he said, their hair can grow. I said, well, why can't they if their hair can grow? Why don't they fucking get up and sit up, man? And get out of that fucking thing that they're into, man. And take down Esau, man.
Yeah.
And lead all you Kemetic people back to Egypt, man. Make it great like it used to be, man. It ain't coming back, man. It says, I'm going to read it again. Ecclesiastes 4:2. It says, wherefore I praise the dead. And that's what Polite did, man. He said, wherefore I praise the dead, which are already dead, more than the living, which are yet alive. So guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna join the dead. You're gonna be one of them mummies among them other mummies, man. That's right. And then you'll be happy.
And you stupid. Nah, dumb this nigga. You talking about their hair can grow and you praising how great them damn mummies are. They up in there dead. They was now them pharaohs when they died. Yeah. When them pharaohs died, because we've been watching documentaries on Egypt for years. And on the History Channel and all that other type of stuff. When they died, it was common knowledge that they put curses and booby traps up in them pyramids so that would deter grave robbers. So if a grave robber was, because they knew they buried them pharaohs with all them great riches and stuff like that. So even back then, them Egyptians, they knew that, okay, well, when Ramses dies, or when Akhenaten or whatever dies, we're going to put the pharaoh up in this tomb. They're going to put on, because he had to carry those riches with him to the afterlife.
I got you. I got it.
Read it.
Job 3 and 13. I'm sorry, 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the spirit when I came out of the belly? Verse 14. With kings and counselors.
Yeah, because when you come into earth, man, it's hell. You coming into hell. So the prophet's caught, and we feel that way all the time. Well, how come I just didn't die, man, as soon as I came out my mother's stomach? Let me be born. How come I couldn't be born stillborn? Well, the reason we know why we didn't die because we had a job to do, man. Predestination. Go ahead, brother.
It says, with kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves.
The pharaohs, man, them ancient kings, man. They built them desolate places. Them pyramids are desolate places. And guess what? They sit out there, you look at the pyramids, people going and they look in awe at them damn pyramids, man. And when you go inside, you have mummies. Check it out, man. The mummies are not even in there no more. This is the thing, like Apostle Tahar said, how come the mummies can't get up and take down the white man if they're so great, or if they were so great? But check this out. They were so bad and so great and so powerful, the white man, the devil, went up inside the goddamn pyramids and took the mummies up out of there. And took their bodies and put them on display.
Took some of their artifacts.
And took all them riches. And Esau, the Illuminati, been got that.
Yeah, since the 20s.
Since the shit.
Yeah, since the 1920s, the early 1920s.
Esau went up in there. Not only he punked you. He punked the pharaohs, man. And they put their curses up. Okay, if anyone, the hieroglyphs.
Yeah, the curse of the pharaoh.
The curse of the pharaoh. Whoso shall desecrate this temple of the pharaohs, death and destruction shall come upon. Hey, but the white man went up in there.
That's where Anubis comes in. Anubis is supposed to be protector of the dead. He's the Egyptian version, which the Greeks they set up Hades, which is based off of Anubis. He's a protector of all the dead, of the underworld. Yeah. So why was these Edomites and these Arabs, why were they able to dig up your great forefathers and put them up on display, man?
Yeah, man. How come you can't answer that question? That's a desecration, man. You went up into the burial grounds of the great pharaohs and these desolate places. There's nothing but the damn nasty mummies up in there. But they had all the gold and riches. The white man went up in there, took your shit, and took your bodies, and then got them on display inside of his museums. The Edomite, for Edomites and other people to gawk at, man, that's a disrespectful. That's like if your grandmother died. Any one of you people out there watching, your grandmother that died last year, your mother might have passed away or whatever. You go over to Greenhaven Cemetery, wherever, and dig up your mother out the grave and pull up her casket and put it up inside of it. Put your mother, have your mother or your father or your grandfather, Grandma Mary or Grandpa Moses up in the house on display. Right? You'd be upset, wouldn't you? You'd be pretty damn upset. But that proved Israel, well, look, even Gad and whatnot, Gad and Reuben, they make a whole big thing about Esau going and digging up Indian burial grounds. Because even they got enough sense to know you ain't supposed to disturb the dead, man. I got a little bit more. Yeah, read the rest, brother.
Verse 15. Or with princes that had gold who filled their houses with silver.
The pharaohs, man. Them pharaohs, man. They filled up their houses, meaning them tombs, with all that gold and silver. But all those would show you the Egyptians, they have no power. Throughout history, the Egyptians had no power, man. Because you died, you had no sense either. The pharaohs died. And he put the bodies up inside the